Stats and Sidelines starts now.
The Rewind Show.
Sports, news, and more. Stats and Sidelines starts now.
Brought to you by Dave & Buster's, Tempe Marketplace.
Let's go.
It's got Cowboys.
How about them Cowboys?
Cowboys, baby.
Everywhere.
Cowboys, baby.
Yeah.
But DK, can't tell me, man, the Ravens, can they come back and win this division, man, from being down? They was 1-5?
Yes, they had a rash of injuries back in September and October, and now here it is, November. They have become very healthy, and our quarterback is back, and he's doing fantastic with the Ravens. And that best ability is availability.
Yeah.
They're available now, and so now they can go on a run and hopefully make these playoffs and make a run for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I picked them. We talked about it before, but I picked them at the beginning of the season, and it wasn't looking good. It was not looking good. Remember, Chizo, we had that conversation.
It wasn't.
But I picked them at the beginning of the season to make it to the Super Bowl.
One thing, too, to keep in mind, too, is this second half of the season, the weather starts changing.
Facts.
In a lot of cities. And so one big thing that works is having a running game. And so Derrick Henry, they start getting him going again. And, of course, Lamar's back, so they should be in good shape.
Okay. Man, listen, Jameis is throwing that thing.
4 for 1.
Listen, Jameis is throwing that thing for the Giants, man.
Uh-oh, we got to fight.
Cincinnati and Pittsburgh, it is what it always is, a fight every other play between these two rivals.
They do not like each other.
At all.
Zero.
At all.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens. Jalen Ramsey's right in the middle of it again, as usual.
Love it.
Listen, he got traded to the right team, man. Jalen is spunky, and that's what the Steelers
Jalen's
are known for.
Jalen's doing what he does.
Yeah. Antagonizing everybody.
He knows how to get under people's skin,
Yes,
and I
he
love
does.
it.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he does.
And he got the right jersey on, too. There's something about them funky Steelers. They just,
You better be careful. They got
Where them fans
We're going to have some arguments over
Where them
today.
fans at?
They got one Steeler fan in the house at least.
Whoa.
Oh, we got two. We got two Steeler fans in the building.
Got two Steeler fans in
You
the
better
building.
watch out, man.
So,
we deep in here.
Oh, they got three of y'all?
Three.
We deep in here.
Oh, they got three. Oh.
We ain't worrying about none of that. We deep in here.
Yeah, but we got to open the
One
Cowboys
thing about them
today.
Cowboy fans, we go far. You'll go to Alaska and see a bunch of Cowboy fans. We everywhere, baby.
They need to move all y'all up there.
Yeah,
That's funny.
All y'all need to go to Alaska.
it's only one Saints in here now. Relax.
Man, why are we talking? See, they always want to deflect. Cowboys always want to deflect something. Hey, fellas, I want to get into something else, though, man. We got a big game coming up in the second half of these games with the Rams and the Seahawks, man.
That's
for
going
the
to be the
division
game.
lead.
Yeah, that's the game.
That's going to be a huge game. Let me tell y'all something about this game real quick. In that game between the Rams and the Seahawks, we got the leading passer for touchdowns, the number one in the league, Matthew Stafford, right? We also had a number one passing yards per game, Matthew Stafford, number one. We got the number one total QBR in the league, Sam Darnold. We got a number one yards attempt in the league, Sam Darnold. We got the number one receiving yards, the receiver from Seattle, in Smith and Jigma. He's number one. And then the number one receiving touchdown wide receiver in Adams over at the Rams. Hey, this is going to be a heck of a game, man. What you think about the Rams and the Seahawks?
I believe Adams is out. He's out. He's injured. He was injured last week, so he's not going to be available today. So Stafford is the elephant in the room.
Yes, he is. I had him on my MVP. I had him on my MVP.
You named earlier.
Yeah.
He's the elephant in the room. Somebody better recognize this.
Yes.
This man may sneak away with that MVP if JT don't get it.
He rakes every throw, DK.
I'm back on that JT train, baby. I'm back on it. I just can't help it.
Shout out to Jonathan Taylor.
My
balling,
grandma
man.
say help.
He's balling.
She take the L out. Help.
Clack, what you think about that game, man? The Rams and the Seahawks for the division.
Seattle's at home, correct?
Yes.
So that noise in that stadium is crazy. I think, if I'm correct, did they pick the Rams to win this game?
Yes.
Yeah. So,
I mean, Matthew Stafford, man, the ultimate professional.
Yeah, it's going to be I think it's going to be a top-notch game, but I got a feeling that Seattle may pull this game off.
Chizo, what you think, man? We got the Rams and the Seahawks for the division lead. That's going to be a heck of a game, man.
Yeah, I think that's going to be one of the games. It's probably so far game of the year. I think the Rams just have so much. They got so much. Yeah, I'm taking the Rams. I'm taking the Rams -3 tomorrow.
The Rams -3, man. I think it's a picking game. You're right, Clack. Seattle being at home is tough to win there.
It's tough to win in that fan base.
It is tough to win if you don't go there often, and the Rams go there once every season. So it'll be another game.
Right.
It doesn't affect them as much as a team. No, we can see. Yeah,
if Adams is out, I didn't know Adams was out today. Adams out. That's a big.
And that could be difference.
That's
a big difference.
Big loss for the Rams right there.
That could be a difference.
That's a big difference maker.
Yeah,
that could be the big difference right there.
Yeah, I didn't realize he was out today. Dang. I think I got to change my pick because of that. I think with Adams being out, I think Seattle's going to win that.
I'm thinking.
If Adams was playing, I had picked the Rams.
Seattle's going to win this game, I think.
But I think without Adams, I think Seattle will get that one.
Just keep an eye on him because he's doubtful and he's 50-50. He's 50-50. So if Adams is able to play, this might change a guy's mind, such as you, Big D.
Yeah, he will maybe change my mind with him being out for sure. I tell you something else, man. We just heard that was breaking not too long ago, right when the game started. Man, the Jets defensive back, Chris Boyd, got shot.
Yeah,
early this morning.
Yeah, that's sad. Sorry to hear that.
About 2:00, he got shot in New York this morning. Jets defensive back.
I'm sorry about my man that got shot, man, but they trying to put my cowboy balloons out the door, and I ain't got a problem with that. Bring my cowboy balloons back up in here, man. Quit playing with me.
Nah, it was in the TV. It's in the way of the TV.
Okay.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah. But yeah, that's a sad situation that happened.
Man, y'all pay a lot of attention when it comes to the Cowboys
restaurant in New York City at 2 a.m. in the morning.
We putting them
There was an altercation that happened outside the restaurant.
We finna fix your little red wagon.
When it comes to them Cowboys, y'all pay attention to everything about the Cowboys.
That's right. Every little pimple.
But Chizo, he got shot outside a restaurant, they said this morning, man.
Oh, okay.
About 2:00 this morning, outside a restaurant.
I didn't know any restaurants was open at 2 a.m.
It's New York, bro.
Oh, okay.
They don't
close, bro. They're like Nolans. They don't close.
Evidently,
I'll tell you this.
Yes.
I've been at Dave & Buster's a lot. I've been at Steak 44. I've been at Masters. I've been all over the place.
Yes.
I've never went in there with a gun.
Well,
I've been at Evolution.
I mean,
no, I'm just joking.
Listen,
sorry.
But he's in critical condition.
He's in critical condition
right now.
He's in critical condition right now.
Yeah.
And they said it was some type of altercation that happened 4 days this morning. So
prayers
definitely want to see prayers up to him.
Prayers for him.
Speedy recovery.
Keep him in our prayers.
Hopefully he makes it back. Now, something else I want to get to. With these former Cowboy players that we have, Chizo, you're going to love this right here, man. You're going to love this. I got to bite my tongue so we can talk a little bit about these Cowboys. Again, two Cowboy legends in the building. DK, Clack, I'm going to start off with, obviously, whichever one of you guys want to take this question. What year? First of all, let me back up. DK, what years were you with the Cowboys?
94, 5, and 6.
94, 5, 6. You won the Super Bowl in 96?
95.
95, you won the Super Bowl. Clack, what years were you with the Cowboys?
86, 87, 88, and 89.
Okay. What year was the best Cowboys team? You didn't have to be on it, but what year was the best Cowboy teams in their heyday? My man say, in their heyday. The 70s? Woo! He said, forget the triplets. My man say the 70s was the best Cowboys team. What? Cowboys team was the best ones? DK, let me start with you.
That's a tough
Well,
question.
I agree with my fan over there that stated that in the 70s they had Dorsett, they had Too Tall Jones, they had Bethea, Starbuck, and man, they had a wealth of Drew Pearson, Everson Walls. They just had an outstanding roster. And then you look at the 90s run we had. We had a hell of a roster too with Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin.
Yes, the triplets.
D-Hop and Alvin Harper and oh man, I could go on with Jeff Coat and Charles Haley and Brown and man Woodson. There's just so many gold jackets on either team.
Right.
I mean, gee, Willikers, Batman. What do you have to say about that, there, little buddy?
If you had to pick one, Clack, I'm gonna leave that alone.
Hey, look, let me tell you,
Little buddy.
I'm like, it's really, to be honest with you, it's really hard to pick which is the best teams with the Cowboys, because in the 70s they won 2 Super Bowls under one of the greatest head coaches of all time, Tom Landry. But I think in that generation, they had a lot of Hall of Famers come out of that generation in the 70s. In the 80s, 90s, whatever, of course, you got the Troy Aikmans and Michael Irvin and Emmitt Smith, which is another bunch of Hall of Famers as well.
Correct.
And they won 3 Super Bowls.
Yes.
And so I'm always going to stand by Jimmy Johnson, because Bear Switzer, he just walked in on a team that was already established. But so it's really hard for me to narrow down to which is the best. And I just think in the 70s generation, it was a lot more physicality on the way they played the game. And in the 80s and 90s, it transitioned to the word 3 Super Bowls. So I cannot narrow down to say which is the best, because each generation, from Dorsett to Emmitt Smith, from Drew Pearson to Michael Irvin, from Starbuck to Troy Aikman, and then all the big-time defenses. So I can't narrow it down.
Chizo, what you think, man? What's the best Cowboy team?
I ain't gonna give you a long answer like these guys, but I tell you that any team that Dak Prescott played on was the best Cowboys team.
God.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Drop the mic.
Let me
Second, any team Tony Romo was on is the best Cowboy team. Drop the mic.
Let me rephrase the question. Which winning Super Bowl team?
I got an answer for you.
Please, because Dak.
I got an answer for you.
Didn't sniff the Super Bowl.
That pass to Dez Bryant was a catch, and I believe if they call that a catch, which it was, that is a Super Bowl winning team.
What are we talking about?
Oh, okay.
Man, listen, let it go.
All right.
It was incomplete.
No, it wasn't.
Green Bay won. Game
Barely.
over. Let it go. Can we please move on from it?
With that being said, I think any one of those years where Jimmy Johnson was a head coach, I think, because I heard about, I watched, I was a little boy back then, but I watched a lot of those documentaries, and the Cowboys always talked about how hard Jimmy made practice, and they said when they went into games, it was a walk in the park compared to what practice was like. So, and Coach Swiss, he walked into a Lamborghini, and all they told him to do was put your seatbelt on and don't wreck it, because that team, there was so much talent on them teams.
Well,
that's why Clack, and that's why both Mr. Clack and Mr. Kennard could just go on about these guys and their names, because those teams were ridiculous. So I would say any one of those Jimmy Johnson's teams.
Well, let's ask Mr. Kennard, who was there. Mr. Kennard, let me ask you a question. Something Chizo said. We've all heard the stories. How tough was y'all practices back then?
Well, We was Full Metal Jacket all through the course of the week. We were not doing what they're doing today.
Right.
Today they have shells. They are walkthroughs. They are not hitting each other or hardly even touching each other.
Right.
I have no earthly idea what they're doing, but they're positioning themselves to not get hurt and kind of a walkthrough on a daily basis. And during the course of the time of a game, now it's time to hit somebody.
They don't know how to.
Well, so many people are getting hurt now. Gee Willikers, Batman, they're hurt. I don't know what should we wrap them in bubble wrap now? What the hell are we doing here now?
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. I mean, you tell me.
Clack, you was in that transition period with Tom Landry, right?
Yeah, it was a transition period.
How was tough with your practices back then?
Going from Tom Landry to Jimmy Johnson, it was a big transition because the way Jimmy ran his practices. His practices were complete full contact all day. And his main focus too is you're going to be the best player in shape on that field. So if you look at the games, that Cowboys played in, by the time the fourth quarter hit, some of them teams were sucking wind. Cowboys just getting warmed up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so his
Hold on.
was,
Say that again, Clay. I think that the guy next to you didn't hear you. Say that again.
It's like by the time the fourth quarter got there, teams were wearing down and we was getting warmed up. And Jimmy's mentality was, he was a huge motivator. And he will work you to no end to the point where if you quit, you can't make it, then that's the play he don't want on his team, and he'll get rid of you. And so either you're gonna suck it up and make it, or you're not. And that was Jimmy's mentality, and it turned out to work because they got Super Bowls out of it. Tom Landry,
5 Super Bowls out of it.
Tom Landry's theory is we practice hard and we practice a lot, but he understood as when he got down there to the veteran players, so they didn't hit as much as they did, or the young with the young guys, but we still worked just as hard. So it's a big difference.
Right. Fellas, let me ask you another question about these Cowboys. We talked and joked a little bit about them being America's team, which
they are.
Okay.
Say what you want to say. Say it.
I want you guys to tell me.
Oh, okay.
How big is that star? In other words, how was it really playing for America's team?
Oh, okay.
All right, well, you want to do it? You want to start? You want to go ahead, DK?
The star is big, man. It could be very overwhelming if you allow it to. And
you got to catch that.
What I'm talking about is that with all the success the Cowboys has had, you're invited to TV shows, radio shows, and you are also a lot of distractions to get you off the rails of winning the championship.
No.
And this is some of the things that get in the way with some of these guys that get lost in the sauce, opposed to keeping track of your business and stop dilly-dallying and not get lost in the sauce of this media machine they have down there in what they call Dallas.
Clack, how was it, buddy? How was it for you?
It's we just put it this way, if you play on a Dallas Cowboy team, right, and then all of a sudden, for whatever reason, you go to a different team, you can actually tell the difference between a first-class team and a non-first-class team because of the way the Dallas Cowboy brand is. That star is just as big of a brand as the NFL brand is, no matter where you go.
Right.
It's identified no matter what part of the country you go to, no matter where we went, that star carried highly with a lot of people. And yeah, we get a lot of fan base that's not Cowboy fans and they hate Cowboy fans, and that comes with the territory. But, it's just like if you look in baseball, that New York Yankee brand is huge. The LA Dodger brand is huge, and Dallas Cowboy brand is just as big and bigger because of everything that team represents. And, from fan base, from revenue, from jersey sales to all the way down to the doggone Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. How many NFL cheerleaders got calendars out there? How many NFL cheerleaders going on Navy ships and performing? That brand is huge. And being a part of that, it's very rewarding, and it's very, it's just something that we carry for life. Once you're a Cowboy for life. And that's huge.
If you say you've been a Cowboy fan since '76,
there we go, '76.
Woo!
Yeah,
you've been waiting about that long for another championship too, huh?
Yeah, and he goes to a championship.
My bad. I mean '96. '96. My fault. 96.
Tom Landry.
And Tom Landry.
And Jerry Jones made up being friends, and we would come back so we can have another championship.
Yeah, we all remember that. I mean, well, some of us remember that. It was so long ago when they were winning. Like, it was so long ago. But I do know what you're talking about. One of the fans here talking about when Jimmy and Jerry Jones were friends. Jimmy became the head coach.
Yeah.
Because they was at Arkansas together.
Yeah.
Then after Jimmy won, they fell out.
Yeah, that was a bad situation.
And Jimmy left, and Barry Switzer came and took over. But that was the last time the Cowboys actually won the Super Bowl. That was the last time they've been to the Super Bowl. And that was about 30 years ago, right? About 30? Okay. I don't have to point that out? Okay. I'm not going to tell anybody else that it was 30 years ago. I won't.
Funny thing about it is
29 years ago. I won't tell anybody else it was 29 years ago.
The funny thing about it is we don't have to win the Super Bowl to still be America's team.
I think Jerry Jones is allergic to winning at this point. It's all about the money and the brand. Chizo, correct me if I'm wrong.
Wait, hold on.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Here's the thing about that. A lot of people point stuff at Jerry, and saying it's his fault we're not winning.
He is the GM.
Jerry is not out there playing the game.
But he is the GM.
Jerry is not out there on that football field.
He is the problem, though.
He is the GM and the owner.
But he is the GM and he is the owner, and he makes decisions based off of whatever he feels is best that he should make that decision based off of salary cap and all these different scenarios that come with that. And so sometimes that comes back and bites the team in the butt because the decision is made. But he has his reasons. The GM, he has his reasons.
You would like how my whistle.
At the end of the day, at the end of the day, he's not out there trying to throw touchdown. He's not there. He's not playing a defense. He's not on the field. We're going to keep it a buck
right here on Stats Sidelines. Okay. I know that's y'all owner, but Chizo, we have heard Jerry Jones say
we disagree.
It is about the brand and it's about the money.
Everything is about the money. He
ain't saying it was about the rings.
It's always about the money.
You know, Jerry Jones is all about the business.
It's business.
That's not
business.
winning.
It's
he didn't say he was in the business of the team winning. That ain't what he said. Let's keep it a buck.
It's always
Let's
business.
keep it a buck.
NFL is business. It's business.
But we talking about championships.
Okay, and
you measure by championships, right?
We measure by championships because that's the overall goal. Championships. Yes.
It ain't been the Cowboys' goal in about 30 years.
It just hasn't happened, but it has happened. It has happened.
30 years
There's a big difference if you're the team that you consider America's team and you ain't never won a championship.
America's team is...
But you've won championships.
That look good on paper,
you
but
won
I ain't won
NFC
in 30 years.
But the fact of the matter is, it's still a Dallas Cowboys brand. And that brand goes a long way.
Chizo, when do we blame the owner? When do we blame management? After not winning in 30 years. Come on, bro. When do we really blame
Jerry, I mean...
Come on, tell the truth.
I can't argue for Jerry.
Okay.
Jerry has put us in a bad situation.
There we go. Yes.
So many times over the years.
Yes.
So many times. I mean, let's just think about it. Romo's 5th year in the league. Jerry gets rid of 3 Pro Bowl linemen.
Yes.
3, and then the same year Tony gets hurt, and then he wants to blame the offensive line.
Yes.
How you blame the offensive line when you got rid of them? You got rid of them. You got rid of Flozell. You got rid of Andre. I mean, I can keep going on and on about what Jerry has done. Jerry has known for years. Listen, don't get me started.
Yeah, get started, please.
Answer this
Tell
question.
the truth. Shane the devil.
Answer this question. I'm not.
I'll say this: Jerry as an owner is a great owner. Jerry as a general manager and the head of football operations, he's poor. He's terrible. He said the one good thing I can honestly say Jerry has done, and the more and more I keep looking at it, is the Michael Parsons trade. At first, I was so mad, but now looking on with the Michael Parsons trade, I think that was probably the one good thing he did.
Okay, so here's the thing, guys, and tell me and answer this question. Everybody's nitpicking and talking about Jerry being the owner and GM is making bad decisions. And to some degree, maybe he's made some questionable decisions. But at what point do we hold the players accountable? At what point do we hold the doggone head coaches accountable?
All the time. That's why he fired all the coaches. He got rid of all
these coaches.
But the thing about it is, some of these coaches that we've had have not been quality coaches that we should have had.
Who hired them, Clay?
Jerry hired him.
Why did he hire the ones he hired?
He hired guys he can control.
Thank you. Just like Jason Garrett for 30 years.
But you know what?
But you know what? People Jerry hired that he couldn't control, and those are the two people he had some of the most success. Jimmy Johnson and Parcells. But Parcells he was tired of dealing with him. But these other guys he's hired, these guys he can control. Jerry, think about this for a second. Jerry has a talk show where he talks more about the Dallas Cowboys than the present head coach does. That clearly has a problem. You never see the Patriots head coach have a daily talk show. Name another owner that has a daily talk show.
There isn't another one.
There isn't another one.
No.
Jerry is what makes the brand so good is Jerry, but at the same time, Jerry's the problem. I don't even know why you're arguing that.
DK, what's your thoughts on it?
Jerry's a businessman, but what I'm saying is that if I'm a businessman and I hire whoever I hire, I expect them to do their doggone job and be successful.
Well,
at
come on,
right?
Wait.
They're just like hiring a CEO for a big 400 type company. Okay? So if that CEO is not performing, he's got to be held accountable for, right?
Dave Campo as a head coach.
Yeah, Dave Campo. Yeah, but I'm just saying
he got shot behind him right now that nobody wanted.
There's been choices and situations where he shouldn't have hired certain individuals, but at the same time, they still need to do their doggone job.
Jerry's
regardless.
When it comes to football moves, Jerry's not wise at all. He should have hired Dan Quinn. He let Dan Quinn walk. He let Jason Garrett.
There's a lot of coaches he should have hired.
He let Jason Garrett sit there forever because Jason would go bring him coffee and tea. A lot of things, Jerry's. Come on, man.
DK, speak on that for a little bit, man.
Yeah, he should have hired Quinn. Dan Quinn was the best guy available for the job, and we did not hire him. I did have a problem with that. That is a big issue. Clack, the business part has to be somewhat separated from the football.
Yeah. But it's not. It's a business.
Yeah. Well, of course it's a business, but at the same time, hey man, he knows how important it is to keep those offensive linemen, and we need to keep our guys that we drafted and or traded for. We need to keep those big guys up front to protect our quarterback.
Absolutely.
Develop that running game and keep that ball control, and the time of possession is huge in the NFL. So
absolutely,
that is very important to me, and it should be important to the Dallas Cowboys.
Absolutely, I agree with you 100%, DK. 100%, I agree with you. The players do have to play, but if you have inadequate players, you can only do so much. And he made some questionable draft choices. He's made some questionable moves.
Yeah, that's part of the problem right now. We can't run the ball and we can't stop a runny nose. Correct. That's part of the problem.
And the defense has been bad for the last few years. When are you going to address it?
I've been wondering why myself.
I can't, come on.
The entire offseason I'm screaming at the television screen of go get this guy or that guy, and he never does.
Fellas, just a quick update. Jameis Winston just do what Jameis do.
Pick six.
He was driving to tie it up, and he threw an interception with 36 seconds left in the game.
And that's what he does.
And that's what Jameis does.
And that's what he does.
And at the same time, the Bears and Minnesota is now in a dogfight. Minnesota scored to take the lead. The kickoff, the Bears just had a pretty good return into Minnesota's side of the ball. So they're going to have some pretty good field position to hopefully score a touchdown and kick a field goal to take the lead back. So that's a heck of a game going on. Texas and Tennessee tied up 13-13. The Bills and Tampa, your boy Baker and Josh Allen battling right now. Buffalo just took the lead not too long ago in that game. So we got some games coming down to the wire here. That's pretty good.
If Russ played today, they wouldn't have had a chance.
So guess what? They're always talking about is Russell's, Jameis Winston's eyes and not his decisions.
Right.
Now he has LASIK. He got the LASIK done about 3 years ago. He can see. So is it his decision making?
Yes, it's decision making. It's decision making.
It's his decision making.
It's decision making. They always say as a quarterback, see it before you throw it.
Shout out to my boy Jameis Winston, man. Is this a fumble? Pittsburgh just picked up a fumble from the Browns. Almost broke his neck, cutting and flipping to the end zone. I don't understand why they do that.
Yeah, this game is over.
I don't understand why they do it.
Yeah, I got a question outside of this guy.
Yes, sir.
Here. I want you guys' opinion. What do you guys think what's going on with Philly and A.J. Brown?
Listen, that's big right there.
It's huge right now.
Listen, for the first time ever, and DK put me on this earlier. Chizo, did you hear about this? In practice on Thursday, Mr. Laurie, the Eagles owner, was down on the field and had security to call A.J. Brown over and talk to him during practice. And basically, talk to him about his antics and his cryptic messages and everything. Per their conversation, Laurie said everything was good. They hugged, and AJ apologized and said he wouldn't do it anymore. But, man, listen, for your owner to come out and say, come on, let me talk to you for a minute.
AJ is hot.
AJ, the owner should have came out and talked to goddamn Jalen Hurts.
AJ is hot, bro.
I seen a clip. It showed 42 clips in the last 2 weeks where AJ Brown has been completely wide open. I'm not going to question Jalen Hurts because at the end of the day, the game is to win.
Right.
And the Eagles
it's
have
Jalen
won.
Hurts, man, not Hearts. It's Hurts. I don't know why he won't throw him the ball. I have no idea.
It looks like he's intentionally not throwing him the ball, bro. Simple.
Listen.
Next.
The Cardinals are playing next.
205.
Listen. The Cardinals are playing next, but listen. The Cardinals, big news for the Cardinals, Marvin Harrison is not playing. See? You ain't even know.
That's a big
Marvin Harrison is not playing today. That's big for the Cardinals. So I don't know what they're going to do. They got McBride, but he's going to be doubled all game. Kyle is still on IR. I mean, what do we expect the Cardinals to do today?
Johnson.
Look at this game winner. Let's see this game winning kick right here, fellas.
The number 2 is now the number 1.
Say it.
Oh, he made it.
Oh, the game coming on. What you mean?
Talking about the Tennessee Titans.
It's not on yet. It hasn't started yet. But hey, look, this is the question though. Are they gonna win today?
She got the Cardinals.
She come and get y'all.
She a Cardinal fan?
There is one Cardinal fan in the building.
Sorry,
Cardinal fans. I'm so sorry.
Cardinals terrible.
There is one Cardinal fan in the building. Fellas, listen. We got another good game going on. Atlanta and Carolina, 24-19. Carolina just scored on the Falcons, I believe, to take the lead. A lot of these games coming down to the wire, which is pretty good. The Rams in Seattle just kicked off.
Just started, yeah.
The Rams in the nice uniforms. That's different.
That's black. That's
the Rams
black
uniform. They in black
uniforms.
The Rams?
Yeah.
The Lambs.
Already?
Yeah.
Let's switch that game.
They started the 205 game. The Cardinals and the 49ers today. Brock Purdy's back for the 49ers.
Womp, womp, womp,
What do we expect? Anything from the 49ers today with Brock being back?
Well, he's been out. So.
Chizo?
Yeah.
Do we expect anything from the 49ers with Brock Purdy being back today?
Oh, Brock's back today?
Brock is back today, yes.
I thought Mac Daddy was doing well, so I don't know.
Yeah, he's been out for a minute.
Lord
Let me tell you.
Jesus.
All right, Rams.
The Rams.
The Rams.
Starting it up.
That's Williams.
Before we leave, we're going to definitely say, don't forget about the Cowboys play the Raiders on Monday night.
That's right.
Cowboys got the Raiders Monday night.
Monday
the
night.
night game is
Monday Night Football.
the Philly playing.
In Viva Las Vegas.
In Viva Las Vegas. That's
Keep
not a
money
good
in your
look.
pocket.
Well, all right.
That's not a good look for the Cowboys. I'm going to tell you that right now. You can't let the Cowboys run rampant in Vegas. That's not good. That is not good.
Oh, we going to be on the strip.
I know. I know.
That's guaranteed.
We know you will.
That's
be.
the problem.
Guaranteed. That's
You will
guaranteed.
be on the
They're
strip.
Be on the strip. It's a night game too.
Yeah, it's a night game.
You know what I do?
Monday night game?
Wow. I do want to say this. I
What's
think I do like the Rams today. I really like them even more for them coming out wearing a black.
Hey.
That lets me know these boys came for a few.
Hold on. Devontae Adams out there. Devontae Adams playing.
Who said he wasn't going to play?
DK said he was questionable.
Oh,
He
no,
thought he wasn't playing.
He's been questionable all season. They've had him he's been questionable all season.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been on the question list.
Now,
all season.
Devontae,
He gonna
He
play.
had a sciatic nerve.
But
He had a sciatic nerve.
Them boys came in that all black. Them boys came for a funeral.
Uh-oh.
Them boys came for a funeral.
Oh, man.
Tell you what, Devontae
that's a
Adams
statement.
playing. I'm saying they're
Right
going to
here.
win. They're going to win. I got the Rams.
With or
Devontae
without
Adams winning.
Devontae, these boys.
Wow.
Nah, without him, it was going to be tough. With Devontae, I'm going to go ahead and pick him.
They're gonna cook these boys tonight. I'm telling you. When have you ever seen the Rams in a black jersey?
7-0 Frisco.
San Fran up 7-0 on the Cardinals.
Already. They just
7-0.
flipped the coin.
Man, listen.
Already.
They just flipped the coin.
They just came out the locker room.
Cardinals lost the
They
coin
just flipped
toss.
the coin. How
They
did-
just
how
got out the
did-
car.
The Cardinals lost the
They
coin toss.
They must have flipped the coin in the end zone.
The 49ers
How did they
look
score
better
that
than them
fast?
running out the tunnel.
Did they flip the
And they
coin
gave
in the
him
end
7
zone?
points.
Officer,
Oh Lord!
the whistle. Ooh, I like them black helmets, bro.
Hey, listen,
I like them black helmets.
we got whistles being blown. They need to blow a whistle for in the
I'll
Cardinals.
tell you what, y'all need to come out at Dave and Buster's on Sunday, 10 o'clock.
They flipped the
Stats
coin at the 1 yard line
baby.
and gave it to
It's
the
fun out here.
49ers.
Yeah, Tempe
Oh.
Marketplace, Dave and Buster's. We appreciate them once again. Got a packed house. Thanks for everybody for coming out.
Hey.
We got birthday celebrations in the building
Happy
today.
birthday.
We
Happy
got
birthday.
Cowboy fan, Cardinals fan, Bears fan. Everybody.
Happy birthday to
Some
you.
of the NFL
Happy
legends in the building with
birthday.
us.
Happy birthday. Where's the birthday person at? Oh, not here
He's
yet.
right there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, birthday person's not here yet.
Not here yet. Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Fellas,
Just
that
tonight.
Carolina touchdown they called back.
Call back.
He
What?
stepped out of bounds, so
He did. Rico Dowd stepped
got
out
a
of
minute
bounds.
13 left. Atlanta still up 24-19.
Did he catch it?
Shut the front door.
That
Touchdown.
Touchdown?
Is that old or?
No.
Oh, them old highlights. my
Shut the
bad.
back door.
So highlight. It's
Get
gonna be
out.
interesting with these evening games, fellas. Listen,
Pick.
we owe.
Hey.
Pickle was he in bounds?
Was that a pick?
That was Pittsburgh and Cincy.
no.
I think he was out of bounds.
He said
Out of
no.
Fellas, I want to thank you guys again for this segment. We're gonna go ahead and
This is
shut
nice.
this one down. Get ready for the next segment in a little bit. You guys make sure you take care of your bartender and your waiters. Make sure you tip them well. Get some of this good food from Dave and Buster's. Trent and Rob, we appreciate you. City Buzz in the building as always. DK, former Cowboy. Daryl Clack, former Cowboy. We appreciate you guys. We're going to shut this segment down and get ready for the next Stats and Sidelines. We out.